All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Sideline All Stars. I'm your boy Cheese. Of course, I got Key with me. Key, how you doing?
What's up, y'all?
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, share the video or whatever platform y'all listening to. Leave a comment. Let us know what y'all like and don't like. We're gonna start off with the biggest news probably in sports. LeBron went to the Sixers. How you feel about that, Key?
That was kind of tough because I'm a Warrior fan, so I was kind of really banking on him coming to the Warriors. I really thought that we actually had a good chance of getting him.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got that notification on my phone, hearing the news that he went to Philly, it kind of was disappointing, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. I like the squad they got over there, so it'll be cool to see how they do this year. But on the upside, it's like he only had a 2-year deal with a player option on the
Yep.
second year, so there might be a possibility that he might switch teams again, but we'll see. How did you feel about that trade?
But I feel like Bron knew he was going to the Sixers a long time ago.
Hmm.
I feel like he BSing, bro. Like Rich
Yeah,
Paul knew nobody was trading for AD because I think Rich Paul's AD's agent,
yeah,
and then they started saying, "Well, we want to see if somebody will trade for Kyrie." Like, bro, it didn't take a month, bro.
hmm, yeah,
Y'all knew this stuff a long time ago. Y'all BSing. I feel like, and Bron kind of wanted to be talked about, but he didn't want to do the whole thing like the decision like he did when he went to Miami because he
yeah,
got bad backlash.
right,
So that's how I put it. But I think the team is a good team though.
yeah,
Um, you seen they said Bron gonna be playing point, which makes
hmm,
sense. You play Bron at point, and then Tyrese Maxey can just shoot. Basically, he
yeah,
gonna take the Kyrie role.
right,
Um, and then you could let Jalen Brown be Jalen Brown. And B,
hmm,
he only gonna play so many games. And then you got VJ out there.
hmm,
So I think the team is actually gonna be good. I don't think they're the favorites yet.
hmm,
We got to see how they play, but I think they'll be a good team. Um,
yeah.
you
I
seen
feel
Kevin
like
Hart talking about he got Brown there?
Yeah, definitely. I think Kevin Hart was definitely a big influence because they went golfing him and Draymond, so that's how I kind of had hopes that Draymond put in a good word for us to get him
Mm.
to the Warriors. But I think Kevin Hart definitely had some influence on him coming to Philly. So
But Draymond let y'all down.
I know. And then he at first I thought he was being a team player. Oh, I mean he was being a team player. But he restructured his contract or opted out or something like that
Mm-hmm.
to make money for Braun to come.
Yep.
Um, and then that was like a good upside. I was like, okay, now we're trying to see if we could really make moves. And especially with Braun only signing for so little, man, we could have definitely got him for what he signed for, 2 for 8. I mean,
Yep.
that really ain't nothing. So it's unfortunate, but we'll see how they do. With that trade, would you have felt any different if it was a different team, like if it was Cleveland or Miami? Because I know we talked about this in the group chat.
Yeah. Nah, I would have wanted him to. So my three, I would have wanted him to go back to Cleveland. If he's
Hmm.
gonna retire, I would have wanted him to go back to Cleveland. I understand if he went back to Miami, but that team don't make sense because then
Right.
there's no shooting. Um, but if he went to the Warriors, then that's cool because
Hmm.
I mean they're all old. Everybody's older.
Right. Right.
Uh, but I've seen people. Who was it? Was it Draymond? Somebody said that Bron felt like he was going to get scrutinized like KD did if he would have went there. But that don't make sense
No.
because that's not the same team.
Yeah. I don't think he would have because he's already at the tail end of his career. LeBron doesn't have nothing else to prove. So I feel
Yeah,
like I wouldn't say he's necessarily ring chasing, but I think he's fulfilling certain things that he wanted to do in his career, like kind of like playing with Curry. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to play
yeah,
with Curry at one point in their career. So it was like for me, it was like, okay, if he did go to the Warriors, it would be cool because just I'm a Warriors fan, but two, it would be like, all right, I wouldn't knock him for doing that. You know what I mean?
yeah. Because
So
when KD went to the Warriors, we knew y'all was going to win.
right.
With Bron going to the Warriors, I don't think that made y'all like the best team. You know what I
No,
mean? I still
it
think
would.
y'all were below the Thunder,
Oh, for
uh,
sure.
the Spurs. You know what I mean? Y'all might have been like top
Yeah,
five, maybe,
yeah. I
but
was gonna say like a 5 or 6 seed for sure.
yeah, y'all wouldn't have been the favorite. KD going
Right.
there, we knew that was the favorite. They had
Yeah.
the best record ever the season
Right.
before, so
And he was coming in during his prime too, so it's like, and then Curry was in his prime. That whole team was pretty much in their prime. So
um speaking of though, uh Braun went to the Sixers, Jalen Brown got traded to the Sixers. We haven't talked about it
hmm
yet. How'd you feel about that?
uh, it was a little shocking. Also, I mean, I know there was a lot of speculations going to various different teams,
Mm-hmm.
but going to Philly was kind of like, oh wow, like they actually really did want to move him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
uh, it was cool that he stayed on the East. I didn't want. I mean, he's a great player. I want teams to still be balanced on the East side. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad that he went to the East. So uh, and then now they added Braun, so it just kind of the trade is like okay, it kind of makes a little bit more sense now. I think.
And with that, like the Celtics low key bullshitting because
Hmm.
I seen what Brad said. Brad Stevens, he said, we didn't want a bunch of our money tied to two players, but they traded for Paul George. Paul George makes a lot of money,
Yeah.
if not the same amount as Jalen Brown. So your all your money still tied up in two players, but
Right.
now it's tied up in an older player when you could have had a younger player.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know. It low key don't make sense. And then you got reports coming out they felt like Derek White was better than, or he had a better
Hmm.
season than Jalen Brown, which don't make sense.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
And I hate when they start saying, well, analytically is the analytics shit is bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Like without Jalen Brown there, y'all would have been cheeks.
Right. Especially with Tatum out majority of the season, like
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brown literally pretty much had a somewhat of an MVP season without necessarily getting the credit for it, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And I feel like they always do that. Like
Hmm.
when Ja was on the Grizzlies, remember he would get hurt and they'll be like, the Grizzlies is rolling without Ja. They could do it without Ja. That's just a good team. And then
Yeah.
when he really wasn't playing, they sucked again.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely
So
need. Yeah.
they always do that. And even if let's say all right, PG is gonna leave, then it's just Tatum. At some point, y'all gonna say, well, we need a running mate for Tatum. Well, y'all had one. Y'all
Right.
had Jalen Brown. So they
Right.
just didn't like Jalen Brown. They don't want to say that, so they come up with dumbass excuses, which
Right.
I don't like, bro. Just keep it 100.
Hmm.
Um, but him going to the Sixers, I do like Jalen Brown on the Sixers.
Yeah, I do too.
Uh, with him there, is this Bron's best lineup?
That I don't think so. I think his best lineup was his second stint with the Cavaliers. In
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, I think it was that team was the best because he was able to bring a championship back to Cleveland,
Yeah,
and all the people around him, I wouldn't say weren't necessarily star players. They were so much like somewhat of like role players besides Kyrie, uh, but Kyrie was still young at the time. So I think
yeah,
that for him to be able to take that team to the finals and win versus the Warriors coming back from 3-1, I think that team was definitely a better team compared to all his teams that he'd been on. Because it's like if he wins a championship with Philly, it won't be. It would definitely still be shocking, but it's just like, oh well, you have all these pieces. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
But player for player, is this the best player for player lineup though?
I think so. Player, yes, for sure. You have two young
It has to be,
studs.
right?
You have a Finals MVP, a former MVP of the league. So I mean, I
If
definitely think
if Embiid
this
was
is.
healthy, 100%, not
Oh
even
yeah,
close.
if Embiid can play at least 55 games, I
Hmm.
think they will really be. They have a good shot to be at least 1 through 3 seed coming
Yeah.
out the East. I think so.
Who do you think the best sidekick to LeBron has been?
I think Kyrie. Oh no, actually I lied.
Kyrie.
I would say Dwayne Wade. I think Dwayne Wade was a decent sidekick to him. for him.
Yeah, because it would be D Wade, Kyrie, AD,
Hmm.
and then I guess Jalen Brown or Tyrese Maxey now.
Right.
Um, the difference with D Wade and Kyrie, D Wade played defense,
Hmm.
and D Wade could go get you a bucket. Kyrie could get you a bucket, but he wasn't the best on defense. So I had D
Right.
Wade too. I don't mind people saying Kyrie. AD was hooping though. I think he had
Yeah.
like I think he was like 26 and 12 or something like that.
Hmm.
But I mean Tyrese and Jalen Brown though, that's good people to have as a second.
Yeah, for sure. And they're still somewhat young. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Staying in the NBA. You heard that Ja got traded to Portland so he could be close to Nike so they could keep an eye on him.
I did not know that. No, I didn't know that was kind of
That was the
mixed in
rumor.
the deal. Mm,
The rumor
that's
was
shocking.
he got because Ja is the biggest seller right now.
Yeah.
His shoes are number one, but they can't afford for him to get into trouble. So they
Mm.
Nike influence for them to make that trade.
I mean, that's good for him. I mean, that's good that a brand is still sticking with him and kind of putting him to the forefront and saying, "Hey, like we believe in you. We really want you to be
Mm,
our guy." Because definitely, I agree with his shoes are really nice.
yeah,
And especially all the young kids wear them too. And then some of the some middle-aged kids also wear them too. So I think his is definitely the best out of everything that's been coming out lately. Um, so that's pretty good that they want to keep him around and kind of pour into him. So,
yeah. I mean, mostly Nike does stick by their people.
mhm,
Um, but they probably was like, let's get ahead of this before it gets too bad.
right.
Um, I don't like that. He's changed his number to one though.
Yeah. I mean, I like it a little bit because it's kind of like new place, new me. You know what I mean? Let me leave all the old things behind back in
Yeah,
Memphis. Uh, but I mean, we'll see how he does.
that
12, 12,
that
12
12
was nice
had
on him.
that
Yeah.
12
Had
that
juice to it. Yeah.
it did, bro. There was some legendary bars, bro, with the 12, bro.
Yeah.
All them rap songs with 12.
Hmm.
When you would say, bro, I was with 12, like you knew you was with Ja.
Hmm.
Somebody be like, oh yeah, bro, I was with one. It's like,
Hmm.
who is you talking about, bro?
Right. Was number 12 even available on Portland? I don't even know who's really
I
on the
don't
team
know.
like that. Yeah.
I don't know if it is retired or what, but it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And if it was somebody's number, bro, get that up.
Yeah. Especially if it wasn't like one of their starting players.
Yeah.
So
Um, there was also rumors that KD might go to the Pistons.
I didn't
Would
hear
you
that
want?
at all.
That's what people were trying to say.
Mm,
That he might go to the Pistons, or he'll be a good fit on the Pistons. Um, I really don't. I mean, they could use KD because they need
hmm.
scoring, but right now Detroit's kind of messed up. They got the whole Jalen Duren thing, and you don't know if he's coming back. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they got rid of Tobias Harris.
They needed him last year.
Yeah. I mean, they really they got rid of Isaiah Stewart, like some of their key players. They got a star, obviously they got Cade. Who else is over there? I forgot. But yeah, I mean, he would be a great addition. KD would be a great addition to any team, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Pistons will have to give up a lot to get him, which they have somewhat a good flow right now.
yeah.
But we'll see how they do this year. I mean, they came up, kind of gave up some of the role players. So,
I don't think they'll be number one again. I think they're
no,
gonna
for
drop
sure
this
not.
year, especially with the way Jalen Duren been acting. I
Hmm.
think it's gonna be some discourse in the locker room.
Hmm.
Um, and everybody knows that it's just Cade out there. Like, if you take Cade out the game, there's not a lot of scoring, unless
Right.
Twin could start shooting. You know what I mean? Then you really just got to clog up the paint. But
Yeah,
they do need him to knock some shots down this
right.
year.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Uh, we talked about this a lot off the air. Summer League.
hmm
Who do you like in Summer League?
I really liked Caleb Wilson out of
Mm-hmm.
uh out of Chicago. I think he really did really decent. I mean, he played in 4 games. I only caught a few games throughout the whole summer league. It was kind of hard to pay attention to all the games,
Mm-hmm.
but from what I've seen with him and some of the highlights, I really liked him how he played. Just some of the stats I pulled from Google. He averaged 23.5 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, 1.3 steals. He shot 42% from three and 50% from the field. I mean, that's actually, I think that's very decent for a rookie coming in
Yeah.
um, and putting up those numbers. I mean, he dropped 35 his first game.
Yeah, he was hooping.
Yeah, so I really liked him coming out of summer league.
Has he changed your mind for Rookie of the Year?
I still have Darius Acuff as a front runner because just due to the fact that the shots that he can put up, and the production that I feel like the Kings are going to get out of him. But Caleb Wilson, I really think would probably be a close number two. I know a lot of people will say AJ. Oh, well, who do you have actually first before I say my second comment?
Uh, so it's hard because I want it to be Darren Peterson. So Darren
hmm
Peterson, Darius Acuff was my two. The only
hmm
thing is I don't know how many shots Peterson is gonna get.
hmm
Um, Especially since Keontae George is basically playing for a contract. They didn't re-sign him.
Right.
He's gonna want to get his shots. So it's a lot of people over there that's gonna be trying to get their shots up. So unless Darren Peterson, they say, you know what, you the guy. Here, take your shots. Uh, don't worry about Laurie Markkinen, Keontae George, Ace Bailey, all these people.
hmm
That's the only reason I would put him above Darius Acuff. Is because of the
hmm
shots, like you said. On the Kings, Darius Acuff is gonna get all the shots he want.
Right.
He gonna be able to run the team, do whatever he want. So I still have Darius Acuff as my guy.
hmm
But the most impressive to me has been Darren Peterson because he
Yeah.
could get whatever shot he wants, and he looks fluid out there. It's just
hmm
going on to this team. I don't know if he's gonna get, at least not the first year, all the shots that Darius Acuff is gonna get.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Well, my second comment was gonna say I was gonna say Darian Peterson and AJ. A lot of people are gonna say those two as
Mm-hmm.
rookie of the year, but I don't think like how you said their production wise based off the teams they're on. I don't
Yeah,
think it's going to be as high as these other rookies that pretty much don't have any other all-stars on their team. Like
yeah,
AJ is going to be fighting for, he's pretty much a third option. You know what I mean?
yep.
So it's great that he went to the team that he did, but
Mm-hmm.
to be, I mean, if you get rookie of the year coming out of that team, I mean, that would be really impressive. But I mean, I feel like it's going to be super hard for him just because I don't think he's going to get as many touches.
Yeah, I think Darius or Peterson can get like 20, 22 points in his first
hmm
year if he could get the shots. I
Yeah.
think he could get that easy. But I don't know. I'm excited for this year. I
hmm
think it's gonna be a very interesting year. Uh, Even some of the like late round print or picks or
hmm
second round picks. Non obvious one is Malik Thomas. I think he looked good.
hmm
Uh, I really liked him coming or when he was in college. So coming to the NBA, it's just all about, will he get touches, and it's all
Right.
about opportunity. So if he gets the opportunity to hoop, I think he's gonna hoop. But he could, get buried at the end of the bench. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
Um, do you like the free throw rule they tried out?
I I I liked it for summer league. I if they implement that in the actual NBA or the regular season, I am not going to be a fan of that. Them shooting two free throws to cut down the time of the games. I mean, what we really need to do is cut the time down from these reviews and these stoppages, stuff like that. Those take
Mm-hmm.
5, 10 minutes each time. I mean,
Yep.
Shooting two free throws, what is that, 30 seconds at most a
Mm-hmm.
minute? So I mean, the only reason why I don't like it also is the for instances where late game and it's not a they do kind of like that hack a Shaq kind of
Mm-hmm.
ordeal and they try to foul someone that's not as good at shooting free throws. Most of those times, those players can shoot one out of two.
Yep.
So if they make the first one, I mean, you're awarding him 2 points when it's like that can really change the narrative of the game. So I'm really not a big fan of that, and it'll be interesting if they do kind of implement it.
Yeah. I don't want it. I think
Yeah.
I think what's the name, Silverman, Adam Silverman.
Hmm.
You doing too much now, bro.
Yeah.
You already changed a bunch of stuff. I'm cool. I got used to the in season tournament and all that stuff. This
Hmm.
I'm don't try to change the game, bro.
Yeah.
Leave it.
It definitely changed a lot of things because, like, how does it affect like free throw percentages, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that? People that are have been in like the 90, what is it, the 90 40 50 clip or whatever it's
Yep.
called. So like that, I feel like
Yeah,
that
the 50
affects a
40
lot of things.
90s.
Yeah. So that affects a lot of things.
Yeah, I think like you said with the whole replay stuff, but train them better. Put them on the time crunch,
Hmm.
cause they be sitting there looking at the same thing forever, bro.
Right.
Replay it 2 times and then let us know what it is. Y'all be sitting there replaying it over and over again. You seen who hand it went off of,
Hmm.
and then y'all sitting there, bro. Y'all just doing that just to do that, bro.
Right. And it's
Call the game.
that too, and call it correctly. I feel they want to implement a free throw rule, but they just need to reduce the time or the calls of fouls.
Yeah,
People are getting little minor scratches and slaps on the wrist, and they over here acting like it got smacked in the mouth. And what, two free throws, and they on the ground for 1 to 2 minutes. They go to see if
yep.
it's a flagrant foul. They upgraded to flagrant one, and then that like it's just too much. I mean, and then they still got to shoot free throws. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I was gonna say. People already can't um play defense for real.
Hmm.
Like you get penalized so much for being a good defender. Every time you slightly touch a star, it's a foul,
Right.
and that's BS. They need to let people play defense for real, for real.
Right.
That we don't want to see. I get the whole thing like they want to run the scores up, but we don't want to see that.
Right.
We don't care if it's 120 to 130, but
Hmm.
nobody played defense, bro. They just
Right.
running down up and down the court. That's weak.
Pretty much an all-star game every day.
Yep.
How would you have feel if they said it's gonna be like similar to college, like a 1-and-1, like free throws 1-and-1? How would you
I
feel like?
think that's better than what they trying to do, but I think just leave
Hmm.
stuff the way it is. I think the
Right.
free throw rules, the way we play the game, just leave that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We ain't really changed too much. Like they got rid of hand checking and stuff back in the day,
Yeah.
but like how we scored the game and all that, like leave that alone. Don't start adding 4 point lines and
Yeah.
changing the
I feel
free
like that's
throws.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, I don't want that, bro. Just leave the game how it is. Let it be played the way it's supposed to be played.
Right. Yeah, I know I think it was what, last year they implemented that if you shoot a shot like under 5 seconds beyond the half court line, it doesn't count towards a shot, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's to protect people's free or
S-
they field goal percentages at the end
Yeah.
when they be chucking up shots.
Yeah.
That
That's
one I
kind of
don't
like,
really mind. If you just
yeah.
chuck it at the end of the game to try to make it,
Hmm.
whatever.
Yeah, that is true.
Staying in hoop but going to the WNBA. So they had the All Star game, which I ain't gonna
Hmm.
lie, the first half of the WNBA All Star game was kind of weak. Um, but uh, Caitlin Clark got voted 11th best guard in the
Mm.
WNBA by players. Um, I think fans had her at second and
Hmm.
media had her at fourth or something like that.
Hmm.
How do you feel about that? Where do you think that she should have ended up as?
I think top five for sure.
Hmm.
But I think the league has some type of hatred towards her,
Yeah.
at least player wise.
Yeah.
And I think she kind of brings that upon herself, like kind of way she acts and stuff like that. How she kind of came into the league, pretty much trying to take the face of the franchise kind of
Hmm.
ordeal to herself, rather than being kind of like honored to her. So I feel like that's kind of why a lot of people in the league in the WNBA act like that towards her. But I mean, she's definitely a great player. I mean, top
Yeah.
five for sure, maybe even top three, in my opinion. So it's just all kind of how it's her attitude,
Yeah.
what kind of probably got her there. So,
I have her like between 5 and 7.
mm,
Um, her being outside the top 10 is crazy.
def
I got her between 5 and 7. The only reason why she gets bumped down so much for me is because she turns over the ball so much.
yeah, that is true.
Like her turnovers, if she cleaned that up, she's easily top. She could be top 3,
Right.
easy. But because of that, like it be clutch moments where she just be giving the ball up, and I mean she's already not a great defender,
Hmm.
so you can't give the ball up and then you can't guard. Like that's
Right.
kind of bad. But I mean, I don't know, bro. They gotta chill out. Like I could see y'all saying, okay, she's the 11th best player in the league, but her
Yeah.
as a guard is kind of ridiculous. I mean, the
Right.
only people that clear her are like I get like Olivia Miles and like
Hmm.
Paige, you know.
Right.
Um, but yeah, that's low key hate, bro. And
Yeah.
and like you said about her coming in and being the face of the WNBA. So, do you think she is the face of the WNBA?
No, I don't think so. I think Asia Wilson is. I think we talked about this not too long ago, but yeah, I think Asia Wilson is definitely the face of the WNBA because she kind of has all the accolades to back her up. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Caitlin Clark doesn't really, I won't say she doesn't have anything to back her up. Her game speaks for itself. But Asia is MVP, like reigning MVP, finals MVP. She has won
yeah,
multiple championships. She has that throne right now.
yeah. I feel like Asia should be the face, but I think
Hmm.
they are trying to force Caitlin Clark to be the face,
Oh, yeah, for
and like,
sure.
cause like the face of whatever sport, that means that what's the word I'm looking for? Like casual fans know them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Right,
mean? And there might be some casual fans that know Asia, but there's definitely a lot more that know who Caitlin Clark is.
right. She's a
And
household name.
yep. And I think that ties into like what we was talking about before on a different episode.
Yeah.
They do such a bad job
Marketing.
marketing. Yeah. They
Uh-huh.
do such a bad job of marketing them. Like they could have been marketed Asia a long time ago.
Right,
Asia should have been had a shoe. She should have had a
right,
shoe when Sabrina got her shoe. She should have
right.
got one. So the marketing is so bad, and all they do, I feel like it's so lazy. They just throw Caitlin Clark on the front page of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when she goes to play somewhere, the ticket prices shoot up.
Right.
Uh, and they do that on purpose. And I think they want
Yeah,
people to be like, look at her, look who we have. And that's not saying
right.
she's not good, but she's nowhere near Asia Wilson.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Like Asia
Yeah.
Wilson is probably in my favorite hooper, female hooper. Well, Juju, and before Juju, it was Maya Moore. Like
Mm-hmm.
Maya Moore is my goat, but Maya Moore she left early, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Asia Wilson has every accolade to back up
Yeah.
her being the face of. She should be what Braun was.
Right. Yeah, I think they're definitely just using Caitlin Clark for like her name,
Yep.
imaging, and likeness. So I mean that's what sells for them, which like you said, it's not a problem because her game speaks for itself and she can be that person where they can
Hmm.
sell tickets and kind of sell merch and kind of do all this stuff. But I mean, like you said, the way they're using her or advertising her as much, I mean, there's a lot of players throughout the WNBA that can still be marketed the
Yeah.
way that they market all players, you know what I mean? And that's what definitely what the WNBA needs. I mean, they should market like if they run commercials, kind of run commercials per state with that their star player, you know what I mean, of that
Yeah.
state. I feel like that would be cool, and kind of just throw them out through different states randomly, so like other younger kids can kind of see who other players are because they might just only know Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Like we was talking about before, like Darius Acuff and them. Darius Acuff was
Hmm.
like the seventh pick.
Hmm.
He's gonna get marketed by the
Right.
NBA. Olivia
Uh-huh.
Miles was the second pick in the draft. Shit, Az Flood was the first pick.
Hmm.
They don't really talk about them.
Right.
Like unless it's WNBA specific, like and that's for like the real fans. Like of
Hmm.
course we know of Olivia Miles, but
Right.
as far as them like pushing it to the general public, they don't push them, and that's kind
Right.
of sad, bro. Because Olivia Miles down there, if it's not Paige, bro, she's probably the second best, if not the best point guard in the
Hmm.
WNBA, and they don't even push Paige.
Right.
And somebody was talking to me about I don't know how true this is. This is just what somebody told me. I guess Kelsey Plum was talking about they wanted to push her to be the face back in the day
Mm.
because she was a white straight female. And
Yeah.
then if you look at like Paige, like yeah, she's white, but she's gay, so
Hmm.
it low
Yeah.
key starting to make sense because
I definitely can see that. But it's very strange that if that is the case, that they do that. Your sexual orientation now is kind of normal. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, so like for them not to be able to advertise that is kind of like a downfall for them. It's kind of interesting that they do that. I mean, it's unfortunate that they do that if that is the case. So
especially in the W.
yeah.
We always assumed there was like lesbians in the W, bro.
Right.
Like that's a
Right.
normal thing, bro. They got the
Right.
stud buds.
Yeah.
Like, so why would y'all not want to run with that? Like the stud buds was streaming during the All Star
Hmm.
week. They should have
Right.
leaned into that.
Yeah, exactly. They can promote that and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they would shoot, or they kind of like have their media team. They could have had like like the page takeovers,
Yep.
like different players throughout each day or a few hours each day kind of can take over the WNBA's page, vlog,
Mm-hmm.
take them around whatever city they were. I forgot what city they were in.
They
Um,
could have given them all background access to everything.
hmm.
Had them. They could have had them like how they do in the NBA when they have like
Right.
funny mark on them in the with all the reporters. They could have had that.
Right.
They could have them run up to Asia's area and been like Asia, and ask you
Yeah.
some stupid questions like
Right.
lean into it, bro. Like it's
Right.
I feel like it's simple stuff like that. They trying to make it
Hmm.
harder than what it should be.
Right.
But one thing I don't like is, and we talked about this before, like uh when Alyssa Thomas punched Caitlyn in the
Hmm.
throat. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
like y'all do be wilding, but it is sports. And
Yeah.
then a couple of people in the office that was saying like, oh, if y'all don't protect Caitlin Clark, we gonna start investigating y'all. That's
Hmm.
BS, bro.
Yeah.
It's still a sport, and
Right.
and I think you said it. I think I agreed with you. It was like we want them to play that hard, but play that hard
Yeah.
with everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Don't,
Definitely.
but it's still a sport though. Like she's gonna
Yeah.
get roughed up, bro. So I don't like them. Like, oh, we need to look into this, and she needs to be protected, and blah blah blah. It's a reason why Caitlin Clark gets all them texts. She be talking
Right.
crazy.
That too. But I think uh one thing I do can kind of see why they do that is that could be part of their game plan of kind of, I won't say attack her, but kind of lean into her a little
Yeah,
bit more and to where she can kind of blow up and it'll throw her game
get
off.
kicked out the game.
So I think, yeah, so like it kind of, it's unfortunate that people could do that to her and it does interrupt how she plays the game.
Yep.
But don't like purposely do it, you know what I mean, to a
Yeah.
point where it is getting violent and stuff like that. Yeah, we want the game to be interesting and
Mm-hmm.
bang people banging around and stuff like that, but don't do it purposely and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Don't try to
I feel
hurt
like
her.
yeah, that's uncalled for. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Do it like remember when Lonzo first came to the league and
Hmm.
everybody started picking on Lonzo?
Right.
They started
Yeah. Pat Bev.
be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. It's just
You know
like
what I
welcome
mean?
to the WA moments and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep.
This is what her third year, but it's just like yeah, you could rough her up a little bit, like still let
Mm-hmm.
her know like hey, this is your league. Like I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Diana
Stuff
Taurasi
like
used to do
that.
wild shit when she was
Hmm.
in the league. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I get it. Maybe maybe she don't get fouled as much as we think she does. It's just that she's on TV the most.
Right.
I don't know, but either way, I don't want to see nobody from Congress or the Senate or whoever
Hmm.
trying to make bills talking about we need to go look into the WNBA and we need to protect Caitlin Clark and not
Right.
that's bullshit, bro. Let that go.
Okay. Yeah. They're just doing that because that's their baby. They want to coddle her as much as possible so they can save. Because I mean, if she decides to retire tomorrow, you know what I mean? I feel like
Mm-hmm.
obviously the WNBA, their ratings would drop
Yeah.
drastically. You know what I mean? So I feel like they obviously they do need her to kind of keep the WNBA where it's at, but like you can't do no special treatments like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope Juju come into the league and drop 50 first game.
Yeah, yeah. That'll
I
be
hope.
we gotta when she does get drafted or goes to the league, we definitely got to catch one of her games for sure.
Oh yeah, when she comes, I don't know if I'll wear a Juju jersey to the Valkyrie game. That might be disrespectful. But
I
any
mean,
other
hey,
game, bro,
yeah,
I got a Juju jersey on deck, bro.
yeah, that'll be dope.
Uh, Getting out of hoop, bro. We could get to the NFL. You want to talk about all y'all the Niners injuries, bro? Y'all got bad
Yeah,
luck.
yeah, man. So switching over to the NFL with the Niners, man, I've just been kind of reading up on a lot of things, and we've been having new people on the injury list come
Mm-hmm.
on every day. I mean, what do you think that is this like? Is that a bad sign for the Niners that it's this early, or how do you think that's going to pan out for the Niners throughout the season?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm starting to believe all the conspiracy theories, bro.
Yeah.
It's happening too much now, bro.
Yes.
And usually I'm like, all right, people just talking. Now I'm like, that might be real, bro.
Yeah.
Something going on there. Even y'all
Eh,
coach, bro.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
That. Yeah.
something happening, bro. So I'm starting to. I've been seeing all the conspiracy theories, bro. I'm with them now. At this point,
Hmm.
something needs to change. They need to move the practice facility. Do something, bro.
Right. To name a few people that's on the list right now, Christian Kirk, he has a calf strain, which is not really alarming. He
Mm-hmm.
dealt with a lot of hamstrings and calf strains last year.
Yeah.
Um, One of the biggest ones was Romello Height, our draft pick this past year. He had got carted off the field, which was super alarming to me.
Yeah.
But it coming out to be just cramps. And plus it was towards the end of practice. They just didn't want him to walk on it.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan James, our backup running back, he has fractured ribs, and I think I did see the play where it did happen. I don't know if you've seen it. It was when Fred kind of went in for try to like a peanut punch on the ball, and his
Mm.
hand like connected with the ball, and the ball pressed against Jordan James's rib area, and that's where they think that's where it happened, where all the fractures
Damn.
happened. So Fred Fred is going crazy right now. Um, and not a player, but another big injury or injuries is Kyle Shanahan, our coach, got into a car accident. Like what when you first seen that, what was your what was your take on that?
Bruh, I said, bro, what the fuck, bruh? I said, y'all can't catch a break.
The break, man.
Like even coach, and then they say he almost lost his eye.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just praying and hoping that, I mean, I don't want nobody to get in a car accident at all, but I was just praying and hoping that it wasn't involved with like DUI or
yeah,
anybody like was drinking and driving, because I mean that would be very unfortunate to like for anybody to lose their life or be injured that way.
yeah,
Um, but I also didn't want it to be his fault. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Nah,
um,
I didn't think he was drinking and driving. I did think like somebody was drunk and they did smack him though. I
no,
was
he
like,
said
damn,
so.
bro, some.
The
What'd
reports
he
came
say?
out that he was driving and his phone fell in the side pocket, like your
Oh,
seat in your
yeah.
console, and he
Mm-hmm.
went to go try to go grab it, kind of like a Tiger Woods little ordeal.
Yeah.
So uh, like glad he's okay. But I mean he sustained some gnarly injuries, 40 stitches, a broken hand, broken nose, and I think what they said, broken ribs also.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, and then another player that is hurt, which is kind of like I'm kind of over this one, is Ricky Pearsall. Uh, he's dealing with knee swelling again, and now there's kind of reports that they might look into surgery. Uh,
He out for the season?
they said that he might miss the season.
Oh, bruh.
So, uh, it's kind of interesting because I mean his whole 5 years in college he didn't get injured. I wouldn't say didn't
Mm-hmm.
get injured. I mean people have small injuries here and there, but he's never had a big injury like that
Yeah.
that's kind of lingered on for the past 2 years now. I mean, and he got shot too,
He
right?
didn't even get to
He
play a
got
game
shot
yet.
too. So, uh, yeah, hopefully we can kind of figure that out for him. But like you said, all those rumors of that substation kind of thing is
Mm-hmm.
is definitely coming around. So
But it's starting to make sense to me. I'm like,
yeah,
at this point, y'all need to look into it.
right. I mean, I think they are trying to move their practice facility somewhere, but it still doesn't help that they still play near it on Sundays.
That's true.
So I mean, it's
But
that I feel like that's not as bad.
yeah,
So
have they said where they might go?
I no, I don't think so.
Mm.
I mean, I know Great America that's right next to Levi's is closing down, so they
Mm-hmm.
can possibly take over some of that land, like a
Yeah.
small portion of it, and kind of just transport players throughout like each day over there throughout with
Mm-hmm.
buses and stuff like that, and kind of slowly, gradually move all their equipment over there. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what the theories are, like how close you have to be and all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know how far they can be. So I mean,
Yeah.
anywhere further away it would be further would be good. Um, to uh to stay on the Niners, Debo is back
How
with
you
the
feel?
Niners. Signed a 1 year, $7 million. I was excited. I was on a golf course yesterday with one of our good friends, Elijah. We couldn't stop talking about it. I mean, I thought he was going to the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
So to get that notification that he was coming back to the Niners, uh, it was definitely exciting. But it's also kind of concerning too, um, for Ricky, because like it's like, is this did we sign Debo because of Ricky? Like he might be
Mm-hmm.
out for the season and stuff like that. So definitely excited. I'm glad that he's wearing number 19 again. I think when he swapped to number one, I think his production level went down.
Yep.
So that number one might be bad luck because wears number one now. So
Yeah, bro. It might be haunted, bro.
right.
It might be
So yeah,
cursed.
right. So it might be bad for him. And let me pull up this thing. So there's a lot of free agents left too in general that I'm gonna name. I'm gonna see where you think they can go. So we have one of the people that's still a free agent right now is Keenan Allen. Where do you think his best spot that he could possibly land right now?
No, bro. Keenan kind of old now, ain't he?
Yeah, definitely
Uh,
is.
who could use Keenan Allen? I feel like who has a young wide receiver core. I feel like maybe like the Cardinals or something, because he might be
Yeah.
able to help like Marvin Harrison Jr. Now,
Hmm.
uh, Marvin Harrison Marvin Harrison Jr. been looking kind of boof in
Yeah.
training camp, bro. So maybe somewhere with like a young budding star, I would like
Hmm.
to see Keenan Allen. I mean he can still catch and stuff, but he can't. I don't think he can move the same no more.
Yeah. He's
I
not
think he should
definitely
take
not the
on like a
same.
mentor role.
Yeah. He'll get you that 4 catches, 50 yards,
Mm-hmm.
probably three maybe 3 touchdowns throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
But he's not obviously that the number one guy no more for
Yeah, he can't
anybody.
be that. He'll probably be like a third option. But
Hmm.
I would like to see him with like the young, go out there help like Malik Neighbors or somebody.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say the Giants would be a good spot, especially
Yeah.
with the injury with two Malik Neighbors. Another spot that I was kind of like on the fence about was the Buffalo Bills.
Hmm.
That'd be a decent spot. I mean, they got DJ Moore. He can kind of mentor him and Keon Coleman, and kind of just run that wide receiver three. Oh, and so they can kind of put him in there and kind of just mentor him. And like I said, he can get you 3 for 50 maybe each game or something like that. So we'll see. Uh, Jadeveon Clowney, what do you think?
But I think he gonna end up like somewhere raw. Like if he
Hmm.
does get picked up, it's gonna be somewhere like the Rams or the Patriots or something,
Yeah,
or
like a
maybe even
contender
like
for sure.
Houston.
Mm, I can see that too. I
I
was
don't see
thinking
him going
about
to no boof
Denver.
ass squad.
Oh no,
Denver,
yeah.
Denver too. Yeah, he could go to
Hmm.
Denver. I think he gonna go to somewhere that has like a good defense,
Yeah,
where they could just plug him in, or they just have him there just in case somebody do get hurt. They could just
hmm,
plug him in.
right, for sure. Uh, Stephon Diggs, I think, is the biggest one on this list. I think there was speculations about the Commanders now that since
Yeah,
kind of Debo is out now.
I seen
Um,
that too.
yeah, I think that would be a good fit for him. Them obviously waiting for the Brandon Ayuk situation too to see, but I think they need obviously a receiver now.
I think that is a good fit for him. I think
Hmm.
all the rumors about him going to Washington, I do like that.
Yeah, is he? Oh yeah, if they could sign him for a cheap
Hmm.
on like a cheap 2 year deal, I think he that would be a good fit for him because obviously, like I said, I don't know if the Commanders are still interested in Brandon Ayuk,
Yeah,
but if they are, they can kind of see like, all right, Stefan, we could take you for cheap. We're gonna try to bring in BA also. Like let's see what we could do. That would be a decent receiver core right there, at least with them two. Scary Terry's still there and McCaffrey's brother. Uh, his brother Trayvon Diggs. He
all
ended
right.
his season with Green Bay at the I think the end of last year, but
I don't know where Trayvon Diggs could fit schematic wise because
right.
he's not a lockdown corner.
Hmm.
He is very much a gambler.
Hmm.
So he is gonna have to be somewhere that has very good free safeties and people that can watch his back. Because if he
Right.
is not, he will get burnt because he is
Hmm.
gonna try to go for the pick every play.
Right.
Um, so Trayvon, I really don't know, bro. Like,
I explaining what you said, I feel like he would be a decent fit in Baltimore based off what you
mm,
kind of just said. Because they got what Kyle Hamilton over there. Um, I think he'll be a decent fit in Baltimore. Uh, maybe even Seattle, possibly. Like I
just
said,
don't come to the Raiders,
right. I
bro.
feel like he might go to the Raiders. I mean, because the
We
Raiders are
don't
probably
need
gonna
we don't
offer
need that.
they gonna offer him a good little check.
Nah,
He ain't
bro.
gonna
We do
turn it
not
down.
need that. But
Yeah,
we got the worst with DBs. That
yeah,
boy won't be out there giving up touchdowns. We don't need that.
right. Giving up touchdowns and possibly speed. Yeah, y'all don't have a
Yeah,
good track record with DBs.
we don't need none of that, bro. Uh, when Ahmet was there,
Hmm.
they said he was some girl said he stole from her.
Yeah,
I said,
that was
oh,
crazy.
bro, that's
Yeah,
what you in the league, bro. You waiting for people to
right,
fall asleep to steal from their cash app is crazy. So yeah,
right.
don't come up over here, brother. I hope somebody do
Yeah,
cash you out. Just don't let it be the Raiders.
right. And then probably the biggest last name on this list is Tyreek Hill. Um, where do you think he can possibly land at? I know there's speculations of
Go
him
back to
going
the
back to the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah, I
That
think that
is
probably
the
is the best
best place
spot.
for him.
Yeah, especially with the situations they got with Rasheed Rice.
Hmm.
Um, he can kind of come in, but I don't think he's fully healthy yet, though. I think he said that
Yeah,
he's only at like 40 or 50%. Um,
you're not gonna be ready till the end of the season,
yeah, so
or at least
probably at
mid season.
least yeah, mid-season. So, uh, speaking of the Chiefs, have you seen Patty? You think
Nuh-uh.
you think he'll be ready for the season? They saying that he's at a pretty much 100% and he's 100% go at training camp, but I
The
don't know.
with the way that coach been talking, it seems like
Mm-hmm.
they don't really know if he gonna be ready week one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's why when we get to our bets, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know about them winning the division because I don't know how
Right.
healthy Patty's gonna be, and they
Right.
struggled anyway when Patty was healthy, right? He had to
Yeah.
do everything for them. So if you got
Right.
an injured Patty, y'all not gonna look good.
Right. With no receiver core really.
Yeah, they
So.
didn't do it. They didn't do anything to relieve that pressure off of him, and he needs that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to get him somebody.
Yeah, for sure. And then going into our betting section, this is the new segment that we're going to try to add towards the end of each episode, depending on what season we're in. So right now we're coming into the early NFL season. So for the first one, who do you have as your like early Super Bowl winner?
Oh, bro, I got the Rams. Aaron Donald coming back, bro.
Rams. So
They
Rams right now
cheating,
is a
bro.
yeah plus 550. I'm a Niner fan, so it's taking everything out of me to if I did say the Rams, but I would have to kind of go with Buffalo. I think this might
Mm-hmm.
be Buffalo's year, in my opinion. It might it might happen. It might not. We'll see. The only thing I'm excited about them is they got DJ Moore now. He kind of has
Yep.
a kind of true wide receiver one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of enticing, like, oh wow, they might actually do it. So they're the second favorites right behind the Rams.
I
Um,
know. Right. The new coach, he was the offensive coordinator,
hmm
but I just wonder how he is gonna be with being the head coach.
right.
That's my main question.
Yeah.
And I think last year should have been their year, Buffalo's year.
hmm
But Josh Allen stunk it up.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. And then right behind the Bills. So right now the favorite is the Rams, and then it goes Bills, Seahawks at plus 1100, and then the Ravens at plus 1200. And then one team that's sneaking in there that is like I don't know why they're in there is the Chargers at plus 1500 at the fifth favorite.
What?
Yes.
Bro, see, bro, we talked about this before.
Right.
They be giving Herbert too much
Right.
juice. And he
Yeah.
ain't did nothing
Nothing. Yeah.
his whole career.
Yeah. And then right after them is the Chiefs plus 1600, and then they got the Niners at 1600 also. And then I think rounding off the top 10 is the Patriots at 1700 plus 1700, and
They
also
got the
the
Chargers and the come on, bro. And the
yeah,
Chiefs over the Pats?
yeah, and then they got Eagles at 1700 also. That round up the top 10 Super Bowl
Yeah.
favorites. One thing that is
Yeah.
shocking too, I think at 11 is the Detroit Lions. I think Detroit has also been like my like dark horse team every
That's
year
been my
because
dark horse for team every year too.
yes, because I really want them to win, and they're actually really good. I think they
Yeah.
just run into like little speed bumps here and there,
Yep.
which kind of like messes them up. So, so with that, uh, every year I kind of do a divisional future bet slip. So for me, I'll say off my picks first, and then we can kind of go
Mm.
into yours. So I know you did a couple. For me, AFC East, I have the Bills coming out. The AFC North, I have the Ravens coming out. AFC South, the Jags, and then the AFC West, I have the Denver Broncos. NFC East, I have the Eagles. NFC North, Detroit. NFC South, I have Tampa Bay, and then the NFC West, unfortunately, I have the Rams. That team is just way too good. I
Mm-hmm.
wish I could say the Niners, but every time I do put the Niners on there, I unfortunately always lose. So if you stack those eight picks together with a future pick at $25, it'll get you $8,400. So
So
I'm
I think all of ours are the same, except because I
hmm
changed. I made one before, but then I changed it. So I have
hmm
Baltimore in there. I have the
hmm
Texans, who's my other dark horse team. I just need
Yeah.
CJ to get it together
Yeah.
because I really like CJ coming out of college,
Hmm.
but he looked like shit. So
Yeah.
I need him to bounce back, bruh. Detroit, the Rams, Tampa Bay, and then I have New England
Mm.
over the Buffalo,
Hmm.
and then the Denver Broncos. The only reason I got the Denver Broncos in there is because, like we said, Patty's coming off an injury, and they didn't get
Right.
him any help, so we don't know what they're gonna look like. So I'd rather put my money on Denver than
Right.
KC.
Same.
And then I got the Eagles because I don't believe in the Cowboys.
Hmm.
I really would like the Giants to be good
Yes. Same.
with Scatting them. So I
Yes.
hope that they're good, but the Eagles are definitely the safe pick over them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then what was your payout for that ticket at $25?
$8,219.
Ooh, okay.
So that one's eighty two
Yeah, man.
hundred.
That'll
My
be
the first one I had was 9,400 though. That's when I had Buffalo and Kansas City in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I think Kansas City is the second favorite out of their division, right after
Yeah,
Denver. So yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, if I ever get a chance to uh place this, I think Elijah's gonna place this for me. So if you want Elijah to place yours too, we can
yeah.
definitely
Let
get
me
that
know.
going. Yeah.
I need
Yes.
my pick place.
Yeah, because 25 for 8,400 and the 80, I think what, 83 or 94 for you.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be that'd be perfect.
I spent $25 on a sandwich.
Man, right?
I could spend that to make some money.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
So,
you got anything else for us?
no, I think that's pretty much it, man. I think we rounded out pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully, some FanDuel or Price Pick somebody reach out to us, bro. We
Hmm.
need an endorsement or sponsorship, bro. So rock with us.
Right.
Um, if y'all watching, I'm gonna start putting some stuff out on IG. Let us know if y'all have questions y'all want us to answer. We'll pick a
Hmm.
question or something like that. Um, but topics or questions, yeah. Um, just stuff y'all want us to talk about, and then if we like them, we'll talk about them on air.
Hmm.
Uh, until then, bro, we out of here. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the video for us.